Hey, you've caught me enjoying the new Booster Course Wave Pass on Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo have just released 8 new tracks for the game, and I will be ranking them today from worst to best. These are just my personal preference, so please don't launch a red shell at me if you disagree. Kicking us off at number 8 is Sky Garden. While the track offers a beautiful aesthetic, with its towering beanstalks, fluffy clouds and vibrant mushroom stalks, the course itself is rather unremarkable and straightforward. The glide section on the final straight can provide some nail-biting drama if you're leading the pack and suddenly get hit from behind, but the rest of the course does little to raise the heart rate. Up next it's Toad Circuit. While arguably a more basic track than Sky Garden, Toad Circuit does have one big thing in its favour. Toads! And plenty of them! These fun guys are absolutely everywhere. They're in the stands, they're in the pit lane, they're manning the MKTV cameras, and they're prominently featured in enormous balloon form throughout the course. While the race itself won't provide much of a challenge for experienced Mario Kart fans, the sheer abundance of toads will certainly bring a smile to your face. We're heading towards the summit for our next pick, as Choco Mountain provides a bit more danger to proceedings by introducing tumbling boulders on a tight hairpin turn overlooking a lake. There are some tight twists and turns that require some well-timed drifting, and the 3 jumps leading towards the finish line are a perfect stage for a last-minute dash for first place. Perhaps the weakest aspect of Choco Mountain is the colour palette, with roughly 90% of the course being a shade of brown. As somebody with an overactive sweet tooth, I'd like to see a little more brightly coloured confectionery and fewer dirty rocks. Heading further down the mountain, but up a spot in our rankings, is SHROOM Ridge. SHROOM Ridge first appeared in the Mario Kart series in Mario Kart DS. This reworked version includes a couple of new shortcuts to help you get the better of your rivals. While still being a relatively simple track, the inclusion of traffic that can ruin an otherwise perfectly executed drift adds an element of danger. I also love using some of the cars that are hauling surfboards as makeshift ramps to get some air for some mid-level stunts. Narrowly missing out on a podium finish is Tokyo Blur. Tokyo Blur is home to tons of nods to real-life Tokyo, including the view of Mount Fuji, the Nintendo arcades, and Japanese pagodas. The course is wide and fast and provides plenty of opportunities for overtaking. I love how the track changes between each lap, with the addition of thwomps that can come crashing down on you from the second lap, and because the course changes, it doesn't suffer from repetition like some other tracks do. Tokyo Blur really needed a cameo from a super-sized Bowser posing as Godzilla to really set it off. Taking our bronze medal is Coconut Mall, which originally appeared on Mario Kart Wii. The sun-soaked tropical paradise features piantas cheering you on and explodes with colour reminiscent of Mario's adventures in Super Mario Sunshine. The mall itself is host to a multitude of different routes across various levels, and even a shortcut through a clothes shop. The options available to you as you race towards the checkered flag mean that no 2 races are ever the same, and there's a level of treachery in the changing directions of the mall's escalators that can require drivers to stay on their toes. Ah oui oui! We're heading off to Paris for our second best track of the first Booster Course DLC pack. Paris Promenade is another track based on a real-world location that adds an Eiffel Tower's worth of Mushroom Kingdom charm. Similar to the other Mario Kart Tour tracks, Paris evolves with each lap, providing you with different course layouts each time. The real highlight here is the final lap, when the course transition sends you racing headlong into other karters for maximum chaos. The beautiful environment, Parisian soundtrack and chaotic final lap make this promenade a true track de triomphe. And so we arrive at my favourite track of the DLC, Ninja Hideaway. This neon dojo offers a plethora of routes to explore and race around. The multiple levels provide a challenge for experienced players to stay in the rafters, as falling down to the ground level can result in you having to navigate your way around a collapsing ceiling full of embedded shurikens. Special mention has to go to the Ninja Shy Guys that poof in and out of the course before the big mid-level gliding sections, as they make the most adorable ninjas. The final dash across the rooftops is always exciting, with many a race being won or lost as our karts frantically drift to avoid falling off the circuit. The creativity and design on display in Ninja Hideaway elevates it to the standard of some of the other tracks from the base game, and I hope we get to see more tracks like this in the next wave of DLC. And that's our list. What do you think? Do you think we got it right, or do you think that we slipped on one too many banana peels along the way? Remember to let us know in the comments what your favourite Mario Kart 8 tracks are, and remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time for more JHT content. Goodbye. You can have this back now as well.